Very warm good afternoon to all of you. I, Sumit Joshi, welcome you all on the behalf of Creative Edge. So today we are going to discuss linear setting arrangement questions, which are important from the point of view of design as well as architecture entrance exams. Exams like NIFT, NATA, and other private architecture colleges. So let us start our session. And before starting the session, let me remind you, if you want any kind of study material related to design and architecture entrance exam, you can visit our website. And also you can click on the link given in the description box. And also, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel so that you get regular updates for all design as well as architecture entrance exam for the year 2023. So let us start our session. The session for the day is linear setting arrangement for design and architecture entrance exams. As I have already told you, uh, this topic is mainly important from the point of view of exams like NIFT, exam like NATA, private architecture colleges, right? So let us quickly discuss what and how things are happening here. So when we talk about linear setting arrangement, जब हम linear setting arrangement की बात करते हैं, so there we expect people to be sitting in a row, people to be sitting in a row, right? And they are either facing a particular direction or their positions are given with reference to one another, and you need to identify which person is sitting where, right? This is one of the possibilities. Also, uh, people living in some say five-storied building or say seven-storied building और उनके बारे में एक दूसरे के रेफरेंस में इंफॉर्मेशन गिवन होती है that is a person X is living two floors above, three floors below, and all that. So that also come under linear setting arrangement. Other than this, sequencing related to placing people uh, in a linear manner. तो इस तरह के बहुत सारे अलग अलग combinations होते हैं. So today we are going to cover up a few of them so that you have an idea के what type of questions are asked in linear setting arrangement and how should we approach these questions, right? So let us quickly jump to very first set of questions. So very first set of questions, as you can see on your screen, you are given certain information and you need to answer following questions based on this information. So whenever we are asked to solve a linear setting arrangement questions, we must follow certain steps. Number one, try to develop individual information, individual clues, right? As here we have six clues, so we must try to develop structure, try to develop structure for individual clues, right? If we are drawing structure for individual clues, then second step should be connect with common information or common clues. So if when you have done finishing step number one, that is आपने सारे clues को individually draw कर लिया, individual structure उनके लिए draw कर लिए, then you should try to connect the clues that have common information or the you should try to combine the individual structures with the help of common information, right? Third, try to fill missing places using additional given information. So here, what I am suggesting is we are going to see, we are going to see, we are going to fill the missing places that there are certain blanks still remaining. After combining the clues, then we can fill those missing places using additional information. Sometimes you get negative information. So on the basis of that negative information, we can fill in the places, right? And then it will give you a complete structure, a complete structure. And you can answer all the given questions on the basis of this complete structure. This is variety one. Sometimes what happens, you get some information, you need additional information, and that additional information is not given before questions, but that additional information is given in the questions, right? So such questions can be answered using additional information only that is available in the question only. So that type also we are going to cover in the in today's session, right? So let's try to follow these steps for the very first set. So very first set says in very first clue it is given that eight different students each having different height. So we have students as well as we have certain heights, right? Now let's talk about let's talk about clue number two. So we have eight students, right? So we must try to arrange them in ascending or descending order of their height. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here I am trying to arrange them in their ascending order of heights. So this would be my here tallest person will be there, and here the shortest person will come, right? So this is how my final structure should look like on the basis of the clue number one. Now let's try to draw clue number two. It says D is shorter than A but taller than G. So we have information about D, that D is shorter than A but D is taller than G. This was our clue number two, right? Now let's try to draw clue number three. So this was on the basis of clue number one. E is taller than H but shorter than C. E is taller than H but shorter than C. This is done. This is done. Now let's see clue number four. B is shorter than D but taller than F. So now let's talk about clue number four. It says B is shorter than D. B is shorter than D but taller than F. So who is taller than F? Is it D or is it B? यहाँ अगर आप कंफ्यूज होता है तो सी the subject here is B, not D. So we are talking about B. So B is shorter than D but taller than F. So this clue number four should be arranged in a manner that B is taller than F but shorter than D. Now let's move to clue number five. C is shorter than G. C is shorter than G, right? And G is not as tall as F, so G must be shorter than F, right? So G must be shorter than F. Why it cannot be equal to F? Because it is given each having a different height, right? So on that basis, I can say G is shorter than F. So what we have done, done individual, we have developed individual structures, right? Now it is time to combine or connect the common information, common clues. So if we look at clue number two, clue number four, we can combine them. We have common information or common character as G, right? And if we have 5 and 2 combined, we can also combine it with 2 because we have C common here with 5 and 2, right? But before that, let me tell you what should be my sequence. Second plus fifth plus sixth. Why not third? Because here I have G. Here I have G. Here I have G. So second plus fifth plus sixth. Then you can go for fourth as well as third, both. Because if you are going for fourth, you have F common between sixth and fourth. And if you are going for third, you have fifth and third C common, right? So we can go using fourth and then third, right? So this should be the sequence to add them all and then complete the structure as we have discussed in step number one, right? So let's try to arrange. So I'm going to clean this part and then we are going to arrange it. Amavin, as you have asked, when is the UCEED exam? So as of now, there is no notification. Official notification is not out yet. And please stay connected, subscribe to our channel. You'll get information as soon as the notification comes, right? For UCEED exam. Now let's combine. Now let's combine clue number two, that is GDA, with clue number five, that is C. So if I combine, C is shorter than G, G is shorter than D, D is shorter than A. Now, after this, I am going to combine the clue number 6. That is, G is shorter than F, G is shorter than F. But what about F? F is shorter than D as well as B. So here, if I combine, this was second plus fifth. Now let me combine sixth and fourth, right? So if I combine sixth and fourth, I have G, F, B, D. Now if I try to combine this fifth part with this second one, that is second and fifth with third, then what I can conclude is C is taller than E and H, right? So second plus fifth plus sixth. If I go by this manner, that will be C is taller than E is taller than H and C is shorter than G, D and A, right? So how many of them are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. We need two more. So look here. We have G, F, D, B. G, F, B, D. After that, G, excuse me, it has to be B. It has to be F and B. These two are missing. So these two are shorter than D. So if we combine, the final structure would be G, E, C, H, E, C, G. Sorry, that should be H, H, E, C, G, F, B, D, and A. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that will be our final structure. That is H is the shortest. E is taller than H, then C is taller than E, G is taller than E, C, and H, F is taller than all that we have discussed till now, then B is shorter than only two, that is D and A is the tallest one, right? So this is our final structure. Now, all we need to do is answer the given questions. Now, all we need to do is answer the given questions. So very first question says, which of the following is definitely false? So we need to identify the one which is definitely false, which is not true as per the structure. G is shorter than F. G is shorter than F. It is true. It is true. So this cannot be our answer. C is shorter than F. C is shorter than F. This is also true. So this also cannot be our answer. B is taller than E. Yes, this is also true. So this also cannot be our answer. It says none of the above. So definitely none of the three is definitely false. So answer has to be option D, right? Let's move to next question. If another student J who is taller than E but shorter than G, J taller than E but shorter than G added to the group, which of the following will definitely be true? So we are adding J to our sequence and position of J should be first, second, third, fourth or fifth, right? So J can take two different places, right? Which these two places could be H, E, J, C, G, F, then B, D, and A. This is one of the possibilities. Second possibility could be H, E, C, then J, then G, then F, then B, then D, and A. This could be second possibility, right? So will be definitely true. Definitely true. C and J are of same height. C and J, not no information is available, so this cannot be definitely true. J is shorter than D. J is shorter than D. Yes, J is shorter than D in both cases. This is definitely true. J is shorter than H. J is shorter than H. Not happening. This is false for sure. J is taller than A. J is shorter than A in both the cases, so this is also not happening. So correct answer has to be option B. This will be the definitely true possibility of all the given options, right? एक बार अगर हमने structure completely बना लिया, so we can easily answer the given questions. So please try to develop the structures as we have discussed. Now let's look at next question. Which of the following will definitely be third from top when 8 students are arranged in descending order of height? Descending. अभी जो हमने order arrange किया था, that was ascending, increasing order of height. Descending order is decreasing order of height. So according to this, who will be at position number one? A at position one. So this is how it is going to be arranged. A, D, B, F, G, C, E, and H. I'm not going to consider J because it is saying when the 8 students, right? So we are not talking about the ninth student. It was only for question number two, right? So which of the following will definitely be third from top? So this is top, this is second, this is third. So it has to be B, that is option A. Correct answer to question number three will be option A. Now let's talk about question number four. How many of them are definitely shorter than F? Shorter than F. One, two, three, four. These four are definitely shorter than F. So answer to this one is option B, 4, right? Now let's move to last question of this set. which of the following is redundant to answer all the above questions? So basically, the question is asking which of the following information can be discarded, and after that also you can easily answer, or you can answer all the given questions, right? So if we look at the structure closely, we can we have reached to this solution only after combining all the information, right? If any of the information is missing, we cannot definitely answer the given questions. So answer to this question should be option D. All are necessary to answer the above questions. We cannot ignore second and third statement. We cannot ignore third and fourth. Even we cannot ignore second and fifth, right? We need all the statements to answer the given questions. Okay, so let's move, let's move to next set of questions. This is relatively a smaller set. It says, it says A, B, C, D, E and F live on different floors in the same building having 6 floors numbered 1 to 6. Ground floor is numbered 1, floor above it is numbered 2, and so on. So there is no ground, there is no zero. In a building, there are 6 floors: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So these are the 6 floors in a building, right? Now, what it says, A lives on an even numbered floor. So possibilities for A are 2, 4, or 6, right? This was our clue number 1. Now, next clue is there are 2 floors between the floor on which D and F live. So I don't know what their positions are, but what I know is there are 2 floors between the floors on which D and F live. So there could be 2 possibilities. A is this one. This is one of the possibilities. Another possibility could be F is on the higher floor and D is on the lower floor. So these are the 2 possibilities for clue number 2, right? Now F lives on a floor above D's floor. So F lives, so I can discard this possibility using this information. D does not live on the floor number 2. So D does not live on the floor number 2. D can live on floor number 1 or 3. So can D live on floor number 4? If D is on 4, this is 5, this is 6, this would be 7. So D cannot live on floor number 4. D has to live on either 3 or 1. So there are 2 possibilities for D, 1 or 3. We have used this clue as well. And in fact, we are combining it. Why? Because यहाँ पर एक common connected information ही है D के context में. Now let's talk about B does not live on an odd numbered floor. Excuse me. So can I say about clue number 3 that B also lives on an even floor? Because it is saying B does not live on an odd numbered floor, right? C does not live on any floors below F. So C does not live on any floor below F. So C must live on a floor above F. So if D is at 3, this will be 4, this will be 5, this will be 6. So it has to be D should live on floor number 1. Now we can develop the structure. Almost D is on floor number 1. This is floor number 2. This is floor number 3. This is floor number 4. On floor number 4, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. On floor number 4, we have F. C can live on 5 or 6. C can live on 5 or 6. So as per information, clue number 4, C can live on floor number 5 or 6, right? E does not live on a floor immediately above or immediately below on the floor on which B lives. So this is clue number 5. If B is living on a floor, so just above and just below will not be there. E won't be there, right? So this is it. Now let's try to combine information. So see, we have two places left for A, that is 2 and 6. We have two places left for B, that is 2 and 6. And we have one place left for C, that is 5 or 6, right? So C must be on floor number 5 because if C is on floor number 6, we cannot place A and B, right? So C has to be on floor number 5. So this is C above F, floor number 5. This clue has been consumed. Now we are left with A, either 2 or 6. So the floor on which B lives, E should not be living above or below. So if B is on floor number 2, E should be on floor number E should be on floor number 6, and that is not possible. So B must live on floor number 6 and A must live on floor number 2 so that E can live on floor number 3. Right? Using this condition, we can conclude B must live on floor number 6, not on floor number 2. Hence, A must live on floor number 2. So this would be the final structure. Now let's look at the questions. Let's look at the questions. Who among the following live on the floors exactly between D and F? Exactly between D and F. That is E and A. So answer should be option D, that is A and E, right? I hope all of you can connect to this. Let's move to next question. On which floor, which of the following floors does B live? So we need to identify floor of B, that is sixth floor, and answer to this one would be option A. B must live on floor number 6, right? I hope we people are able to connect. We people are able to decode this one, right? Let's see the third and last variety for today. So this will be the last question that we are going to discuss. This is third variety for linear setting arrangement or linear arrangements. It says 5 topics A, B, C, D, and E are to be discussed on one topic each day from Monday to Saturday, right? There are 6 days, but there are 5 topics. So at least one day must be a holiday or one day has to be skipped, right? This is what we can decode from here. Now, topic A will be discussed before E and topic B will be discussed before D, right? So let's try to develop structure from clue number 2. So this is first day, this will be second, this will be third, this will be fourth, this will be fifth, this will be sixth. So say this is Saturday, this is Friday, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday, this is Tuesday, and this is Monday, right? So it says A will be discussed before E. So I can say E cannot be discussed on Monday and A cannot be discussed on Saturday, right? Similarly, it says topic B will be discussed before D. So D cannot be on Monday and B cannot be on Saturday, right? This is it. Nothing more than this I can conclude. All I can write is A. After A, it should be E, and after B, it is D, right? Then let's see, look at clue number 3. Topic B and D will not be discussed on the first day. So topic B and D will not be discussed on first day. So in fact, on Monday, I will not have B, D, right? Although I already have eliminated D, but from here, I can also eliminate B using clue number 3. Let's see. Next clue, it says there will be one rest day denoted by F. So one rest day को we are denoting by F. जैसा हमने बात किया था holiday, skip day, or day to be skipped. So F represents rest day. Next clue is there will be a gap of 2 days between the day on which topic D and topic B will be discussed. Excuse me. So if B is discussed on Tuesday, D will be discussed after 2 days, that is, D will be discussed on Friday. If B is discussed on Wednesday, D will be discussed on Saturday. So I can definitely say that B won't be there on Thursday and Friday. So there are only two possibilities for B from the clue number 5. So clue number 5 says B can be discussed on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Now look at clue number 6. Topic C will be discussed immediately before rest day, and the rest day will not be second or fourth. So rest day cannot be Tuesday or Thursday, and topic C has to be discussed before that, right? So let's try to combine, let's try to connect what we can connect now. So C is to be discussed before rest day, and rest day cannot be second day, that is, C cannot be discussed on Monday. So there are only two possibilities for to be discussed. That is A, there is A, B, C, D, E. Out of five, A, B, C, D, E, we have four possibilities eliminated. So it has to be A on Monday, right? A has to be discussed on Monday. After that, I can draw for these two possibilities, right? So if A is on Monday, B is on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? So what is told to us is after B, there will be 2 days, right? See here, there will be a gap of 2 days between D and B. So after B, 1 and 2. So D must be on Friday, right? Now, this fourth day cannot be my rest day. This fourth day cannot be my rest day. So my rest day will be 6th or my rest day will be 3rd. So if my rest day is 3rd, it has to be C here, and which is not happening here because अगर मैंने Tuesday के दिन B को fix किया है, so my rest day should be on Saturday और ये नहीं possible हो रहा है. So on that basis, I can eliminate this. Rest day can't be placed, right? I hope we people are able to identify why rest day cannot be placed here. Let me write it through quite clearly. As per clue number 6, rest day cannot be Tuesday, second day and fourth day. So Thursday cannot be rest day, no rest day, right? So if Thursday cannot be rest day, C cannot be on Wednesday, and if Saturday is the rest day, then Friday must be C. C must be on Friday, and this is not happening. So this structure is failed. So my uh, answer of using B on Tuesday or B being discussed on Tuesday is wrong. So B must be discussed on Wednesday. So if B is discussed on Wednesday, D will be discussed on Saturday. Friday can be rest day. Then C's are discussed on Thursday. A has to be discussed on Monday. So A, B, C, D, and E must be on Tuesday. This should be the final structure, right? This one is rest day. So on which of the following day topic C be discussed? So topic C must be discussed on Thursday. That is option C. Let's move to next question. Let's move to next question. With reference to A, the discussion on topic A will take place immediately on the next day, after a day's gap, after 3 days gap, cannot be determined. With reference to A के reference में E का position, A के reference में E का position, it has to be option A, right? With reference to A, the discussion on topic E. With reference to A, the discussion on topic E is immediately the next day. Immediately on the next day, right? Next one is how many days gap will be there between E and B? So E and B, there is no gap. It is zero or nil. So look at the options. We have nil as our option. Now let's look at next question. Which of the following is correct sequence of the discussion, right? So using including rest day as F. So it is AEBCFD, 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 AEBCFD. So it is option C, right? Now let's look at the last question. Which of the following is a correct statement? Topic A will be discussed on Tuesday. No, topic A is discussed on Monday. Discussion on topic C will be immediately preceded by a discussion on topic B. So topic B के just बाद topic C का discussion. Yes, it is happening. So B is correct. So B is correct, right? Now topic B will take a discussion on topic will this is not happening because A is the first one. Thursday is not rest day. Thursday is fourth day. So Friday is the rest day, fifth day. So this is how we solve linear arrangement or linear setting arrangement questions, right? Raj, you can roll back and read the question once again, right? Bhargavi, that session will also be taken care of. Stay connected, subscribe to the channel. We'll bring that session as well. So, as of now, let's end this session. And thank you guys. Thank you for connecting. Subscribe to Creative Edge channel so that you can get the regular updates. And Swaraj, please scroll back and read the question. Thank you.